I think I'm live. I don't know if anybody's got time to pop in, but I'm putting this out there as part of the free content that I put out on my YouTube channel, True Divine 44. I put out as many readings as I can per day to help navigate you on your day, to help you recognize the energies within you, around you, and within others. Because it is general, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It is general, so be aware of that. So for the 14th of September 2020, we've got the Queen of Cups, but she's in reverse. She's, she's cups emptying out on her. This would be, intuition nudging you, intuition trying to tell you something. Messages trying to get through those inner waters, but just being blocked, being a bit overwhelmed emotionally today, and taking that in a way that makes it very difficult for you to be guided by that intuition that is nudging you to do something, to let go of something. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Pentacles, and that would speak of cutting something out in your physical reality, cutting someone or something out. And there's a need for that because it's having this effect of emptying your cup. Giving too much energy to something that is either giving negative energy back or none at all. A take feeling. So the need to be cut out with that. Now with this Queen of Cups in reverse, she's got the Ace of Pentacles. So this reality that, she's being nudged to go towards. Hi David, morning. Oh, my favour be in every part of your life always. I needed that today, David. Thank you. I really did need that today. I'm a bit of the Queen of Cups in reverse today. And so this Ace of Pentacles represents something. I accept that, David, 100%. Thank you. Represents something that you're being nudged to go towards. But I don't know, there's this veil over this brilliant reality that you can create. And this veil is only over your eyes. It's like you have just been talking about this with a friend, in a different world, experiencing a different reality, yet your inner self knows there's something else there. But there's this need on the bottom of the deck, this underlying energy of needing to cut something out of your reality in order to be able to see and appreciate and use that Ace of Pentacles that is waiting there for you. And so the next cards are the Ten of Wands, but it's clarified by the Queen of Cups in the upright. So there's this something that you can do. There's this somewhat different way of perceiving your reality as this Queen of Cups in the reverse, looking at this Ace of Pentacles, but not quite seeing it. There's something you can release. And it's something that once you've done it, yes, although difficult, it's something so simple that unveils this Ace of Pentacles, this new way of being, this new reality. And with it being the Ten of Wands, it's the end of that cycle, this different perception that you can have, this different strength that you can have. Whatever that intuition is guiding you to have can release you from this cycle that has been burdensome, that has been difficult, that hasn't been the reality that you want it to be. So whether it's releasing a person, an addiction, a lifestyle pattern, a belief pattern, whatever it is, there's something that can release this cycle so easily. And like I say, once it's done, this Queen of Cups is in the upright, in her divinity, in her sovereignty, able to use her intuition to see which way to go, to have those inner knowings, that knowledge and power to be able to create the reality that she wants to be in, both individually and collectively. This is an important thing, that you can release yourself from this today if this resonates with you. Good day, Cordia. Hi. Good day to you. Now, it's powerful in that the Six of Swords are the next two cards, and the Six of Wands, clarified by the Six of Wands. So with this Six of Swords, that's something, that click, that aha moment where you know what you need to release, or you know what you need to let go of, or change the perception of, creates such growth. And you go, hey, Asa, one of my boys from back in time. So it's created that growth. So you go from these, with this simple change of perception of how you see somebody, how you see yourself, how you see your situation, creates such growth, that you go from these choppy, hard waters on the boat to having this calm horizon to go towards very quickly, like this. But it's all the change of perception here. With that, the Six of Wands comes in, so it's two sixes. You know, in numerology, we go down to three, yeah? The trinity, the togetherness of the whole of you. Because this Six of Wands is victory, and it is riding a wave, but it's a wave that you have joined with consent. It's a wave that you have joined with intent. So it's perception, consent, intent. Being sovereign and being divine in all of those creates such power today. It's like a storm brewing up, but in a real good way. On the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. So this clarity coming in, certain messages that may be your aha moment, that are delivered to you, either to be able to know what to let go of or what to go towards. But the messages and messenger is coming in. And so this creates, you know, where there's a lot of emotion here with this Queen of Cups in reverse, this cuts through that emotion a bit, you know, and helps you release, helps you see the wood for the trees, you know, literally the Ace of Pentacles. Right down to get into the end of the cycle with the Ten of Wands. And then, you know, you've got that Queen of Cups in the upright. Then there's this growth, this new horizon, this peace about where you are in your journey. So it's powerful in that it's all in your hands today if this resonates with you. So that's the reading for the 14th of the 8th September, 9th September. 2020. If you want a private reading, you can hit me up at True Divine 44 on Facebook, private message me there, or you can email with the details that I'll put in this video. But I'm going to pull some cards for the three people that are here. David, I'm just going to assume you would want a card pulled, card or two pulled for your day, Cordia, and of course Asa. Asa, I haven't seen Asa for years, but I've known him for years. One cool dude, Asa. You rock. Okay. So, for David, if you've got anything in particular you want to ask, you can do, or you can just see this video and know that this is for you. You're welcome, Cordia. Always welcome. So for David, we've got the Emperor, David. Taking authority, making your stand. I think I'm knocking the mic when I do that. Making your stand, taking authority, you know, sitting on that throne, the foundation, the father energy, and just knowing right now that you really need to take that on board and really step into that power of yours. With that authority structure, you're building things, even in family and friendship groups, you're the builder. That holds the foundation for people. One more card flying for David. Wow, David, so you've got the World card. So you really are taking that stand. You really are creating your reality and taking authority over your life. So speak prosperity and full intent into that for you, David. That is awesome. So we've got Cordia, the lovely Cordia. Hi, Laura. Good morning or good afternoon. Good afternoon now, yeah. So, Cordia, if you've got anything in particular you want to ask, if not, I'll just get on with it. Give you some time. Cards feel damp. I'm going to use a different deck. anything good today? Laura, taking back your power, what came up in the reading, seeing through a certain illusion that you've given yourself or that somebody else has put over you, and literally the Ace of Pentacles, intuition. So Queen in its in reverse at the start, needing to see that Ace of Pentacles, see the wood for the trees, and then bang, Ten of Wands and that Queen of Cups clarifies that again, but she's backing it up, right, Laura? So be guided by intuition today and take your power back. So David, I hope that was good for you. 100% correct. I put all that intent into that for you, David. I really do. That's an awesome quick reading. Awesome. An awesome energy behind it too. So, Cordia's card strong. So, Cordia, we have got, for the lovely Cordia, always putting positive stuff out there for people to see, especially with family. So, you've got this need for rest, Cordia, you've got this need for rest, but I want you to take meditation to the next level. You have grown so much this year. You have stayed in the stable for people this year, and so you need to be able to take that time out, but there's a new level for you to reach. Breathing techniques, Cordia, but make sure you're lying down when you do them. Breathing techniques will really take you to an altered state, which I know you are receptive to, and able to get some huge inner standings from that space if you take it. There's this looking to new horizons, Cordia. You've got the world in your hands here with the Two of Wands. So it's gone from the Ace of Wands, you know, of having that drive, that push, that need to create or go somewhere, do something. It's developed from there to the Two of Wands. So you're contemplating in this meditative state too, and contemplating your next moves. But you have got the world in your hands there. And so the Two of Wands, there's been certain actions taken towards moving either esoterically or physically to new horizons, and it's a good move because the Ten of Cups is in alignment on the bottom of the deck for you, Cordia. So I hope that resonates with you. Let me know. Asa, I'm going to pull you a reading. Do you like it or not? I don't know how many years I've known Asa now. Quite a few. Lifetimes, Asa, right? Wow. So, Asa, you have the Ten of Cups in its upright. So this is awesome frequency in this chat today, people. You are powerful people. Now, Asa, I know Asa, so I've got to say that for so people know, but Asa is the most personable, most high frequency person. When you meet him in person, you know, he can move in any crowd. Asa can, and so you bring alignment when you bring yourself into other people's spaces, Asa. But there's been something happening emotionally that has moved you up to a different level of knowing reality, seeing how it is, being able to understand it, but still being that warrior, able to keep your frequency high with that Ten of Cups, perfect alignment. It speaks of this making movements. This is the Six of Swords that are described in the reading itself. You see, you've got the choppy waters on this side, and then you've got the calm waters on that side. The Six of Swords, all of the lessons learned along the way, but calmer horizons, maybe options to physically move, Asa. I don't know, you'll have to let me know. But if you wanted to do that, it would look good. On the bottom of the deck for you, you've got the Three of Pentacles. So you know that teamwork. You're moving in spaces that are making you happy right now, Asa. Cool. Cool. Who else is there? We've got Laura. Wowing. Oh, wow. Are you moving? You start. Oh, that makes sense, Cordia. That makes total sense. Go for it. So, Laura, you've got the Magician. This is huge energy today. So, the Magician, you've got a lot of the tools on your table. You have been able to transmute a lot of lessons along the way, Laura. You've been able to grow in this last 7 months exponentially, you know, in a huge way. And you're learning the esoteric rules, as above here where he's got his hand, and as below, the connection of the all. You know, we've got the infinity sign on the top of his head, the cycles, the yin and the yang, the ebb and the flow, but building up your tools, building up your mastery along the way. So this speaks of a lot of self-mastery happening for you, Laura. And the next card is the High Priestess. So you're bringing that into your knowing. You're creating in your mind. You're creating in your esoteric self. This balance again, this black and white, negative, positive, divine masculine, divine feminine, and these two cards representing you doing a lot of work on your divine masculine and divine feminine within. You are going to create, Laura. You're going to move. You're going to shift in the physical and in the spiritual. So I hope that makes sense, because it's a pretty awesome card on the bottom of the deck. And make sure you're meditating, because with these two cards you're going to be doing a lot of esoteric exploring. So what have we got today? 100%, David says correct. Thank you, sweetie. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here, David. I hope it just gives you the boost to do what you're doing, because you're doing it well. Doing it well. It's a song, isn't it? Who have we got next? White Rabbit came in. So have I done Mr. Susie being here? So I'm not, Susie's not here, so not so good. So done Cordio, done Asa, done Laura, White Rabbit. The shift you're waiting for, Laura. You've got a lot of power behind you there. You really have a lot of power. You're welcome. So this is an awesome energy in here today, because I'm doing this for White Rabbit now, and I know we've spoken a little bit of a powerful day in that you have the Sun card and the Death card, White Rabbit. And so the Sun card bringing in this enlightenment on so many different levels, but somehow feeling a peace about yourself and about the things, I don't know how to go with this camera, and about the things that you're knowing, with these sunflowers here. There's 4 of them. So you're creating foundation. You're really learning about the connection of the all, and all to the connection. And you're really bringing in some, there's this passion here, but also a lot of peace, which is a powerful thing. To stay peaceful in this kind of growth, it is very ascended. It's very level up, you know. So you've got the Death card here. So really, you're being enlightened through a huge transition in your life right now, of just these knowings that you have about self, let alone that shining from every pore of you to see better the reality that you're in and the changes that you want to make. And this transition for you is huge. With the bottom of the deck having the Queen of Swords, you know, huge truth coming in there, very powerful. And it does make you take a step back a little bit from certain realms of reality that just do not resonate and should not exist. Because you've learned truth about that, but at the same time, there's a mixture of true happiness and bliss here with this kind of almost, you would feel almost sometimes, White Rabbit, drug-induced transition, you know, because it's powerful, and those, you know, natural drugs that aren't drugs really that we release, the big pharma copy to make what they copy. Is happening within you, and that's huge. So full intent to that, and awesome work. Who else have we got? There's Keith. No, Keith, that's not for you. Need you around. It's not for you in the way that you're saying. Okay, so Keith, I've just pulled for you. So Keith, we've got the 6 of Cups for you, and this is looking back, you're reminiscing over times, contemplating, at some parts being sentimental, but there's a lot of sadness here. and the Empress card being in the reverse. And so you're struggling to bring in the reality that you want. But a lot of it has to do with the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck, the frequency that you're in. The Empress speaks of creating reality, manifesting these cups, creating that reality through thoughts, the words, and the deeds. And you're speaking too low of yourself, you're speaking too negatively over yourself to bring in the reality that you want. So that gives you the perception to only be able to see this Three of Cups in front of you, rather than these two, I don't know how to, this camera, two standing cups behind you. How do you do it there? Standing, no, that's the wrong hand. Standing cups behind you that have got your divinities in, your divine masculine, divine feminine, everything you need to go forward. You need to work on speaking positively for 28 days. Try it and you'll see. Speak positively every day. And if you catch yourself not doing, which way is it? I don't know how it works. There. Each time you do it, you'll see the change in your reality around you. You'll be able to reveal those Two of Cups behind you to take you forward. But it's a difficult space to be in, Keith. It really is. It's horrible, or it feels horrible at the time, but you can take a lot of good out of it. Hi, Tapkins Jr. While was taking my dog out, I felt the reading. I ran inside and paused it. Oh, bless you. Thank you, White Rabbit. I really appreciate that. But that reading for you is awesome. And the power behind that is powerful. It's brilliant. So I'm going to finish at Tapkins Jr., but I'm not going to leave Tapkins Jr. out, of course. You can always call in and support. Serious question, can I get the envelope where it needs to go? And will it be all I'm told? Let me read that. I'll read that after Tapkins Jr. so I can concentrate on what that's saying. So for you, Tapkins Jr., the three cards have popped out, so I'm just going to read them. So we've got the Page of Swords. So there's this messages of truth that you have to deliver. You're trying to help people with this, and you have this childlike beauty about you in that, you know, this very, and the child walks in, just as I say that, this childlike innocence of wanting to do good with others and get to know, let others know how they can improve their own living, and you really try in there. But with the Six of Pentacles comes in reverse, Tapkins, and so it speaks of you. You know, you're giving a bit too much energy, time, your pentacles, money, whatever that may be in your reality. You're giving it too much, and you're giving it to the wrong people. In that, you know, there's wisdom in this card of if you give your energy to the wrong people, if you give your energy to the wrong reality, whether that's in a person, a charity, or whatever it is, if it's not on the frequency that it's leading you to think it's on, then you're emptying your well, and you attract more people around you like that. What happens after that, you know, becomes vampiric. It becomes that you've got so many different avenues draining you, and there you are with this childlike innocence, just wanting to spread this message and get it across. And so we need some wisdom to kick in here for you, Tapkins Jr., because you've got a beautiful energy. And so the Ace of Swords comes in for you, and that's why I read the three, because you've got this clarity. Now let this be the reading, be the start of this clarity for you. I've got full intent for that for you, but also, you know, look around, be this inquisitive messenger here, have that childlike curiosity, in order to be able to realize that, you know, the Six of Pentacles is fantastic, but it's not fantastic when it's given in the wrong direction, to the wrong frequency, you know, that attracts the wrong thing to you. By getting out of those frequencies, even if you're just there to be kind as a visitor, you know, and meeting people who are in need, yes, but on a frequency that is high, that have got good intent, you're going to have that fed back to you also. and this clarity comes in with that. So that's good for you. And the Emperor card is on the bottom of the deck. So you need to be taking authority over your life right now, and who you let in it and who you give energy to within it. If that makes sense for you, I hope it does. Right, Laura, what did you say? Oh, White Rabbit. Yes, I feel very much drug-induced. Without drug, great reason you are. I can feel it when I was reading for you. I can feel that. Serious question. Can I get the envelope where it needs to go? Okay. And will it be all I'm told? Okay. No. In my eyes, I don't know if it will be stopped from getting to the person or a place that it needs to go, Laura, but it gets stopped in my mind's eye as I'm looking at it. But I'd have to look into that a little bit further for you. But no is the initial answer to the first question. And you're going to find it very hard to get the information that you need from the avenues that you're seeking them from. I have a PayPal. Yep, it'll be in the description of this video. But I think it's something like paypal.me/truedivine44, something like that, or you can go through the email. Do you have PayPal? I haven't one yet, but something about you says I need to. Oh, sweetie. Yeah, thank you. That would be awesome. Colin, good afternoon, Jennifer. Afternoon, all. Colin, you're awesome. You are welcome, Tatkins Jr. You're absolutely welcome. So I don't look like I haven't slept. I'm looking at myself there. So Colin, I know I said I was going to stop at Tatkins, but then Colin came in, and it's Colin. I can't not pull a card for Colin. Okay, Colin. So the Five of Cups is out here, something that you've been concentrating on. The cups are spilled. It's been a bit of a sadness, but you're doing it in a very measured way. You're doing it in a way where the King of Cups is here, so he's in control of his emotions and not his emotions being in control of him. He's an emotionally balanced king, but he's very compassionate. And there's something, whether it's just what's going on the collective stage or something individually in your life or something that you're seeing in family, there's a disappointment here, there's a break in it. But you've got the wisdom enough to know with this King of Cups card that the Two of Cups right behind you are still standing upright. And so you're balanced because the Temperance card is on the bottom of the deck. So yes, there's something emotionally today that you're processing, but you've got this. You're the alchemist in this Temperance card. You can keep that balance and just give some space and time to this sadness, but knowing that you're a emotionally measured and controlled person, a balanced person, that you're going to turn around soon enough and pick up the cups that you do have standing up and be able to move on from it. So I hope that helps you, Laura. Colin, just looking at Laura's name. So that's the readings for the 14th of September. I just wanted to do a live, so if I did catch anybody, I could read for them. And all of you have had awesome, powerful readings today. The energy in here is huge. White Rabbit, you're on another sort of avenue right now, which is amazing. Laura, you've got huge corners to be taken, decisions, crossroads to be making, and the reality across those is expansive. Asa has got this frequency that I know Asa to have anyway, in that he can float through any existence. He can float through any friendship group because he's just got that 10 of Cups energy that is pure and beautiful. And then what else did we have? Keith, that all about your words, your thoughts, and your deeds, speaking positively over yourself because you are an awesome man. And Cordia, just being as beautiful as Cordia is moving on up in the physical as well as the spiritual. And David, you were taking authority, yeah, weren't you? So beautiful, beautiful readings for all of you. I'm saying them all again to put intent out there for you to get the most out of each reading that we did here today. And collectively with us here in this chat, we can put out huge intent for each other towards the good things within those readings today and claim them as ours today, and enable to navigate you and make the most of your 14th of September, because it's a day. So much love, be balanced and be whole. You're welcome, Cordia. Thank you so much, your beautiful spirit heart too. Thank you, everybody in the chat. You know, I adore you all calling in and being here. Oh, it's a bit talking to myself. So much love, balance, and wholeness. Mwah.